Hi, I'm Art Cernahouse. We're down here in Vicente Guerrero, down in the Baja California Peninsula. And if you're not geographically challenged, that is down below San Diego in the state of Florida. And we are working at the mission. And we're not just playing games here. We are sorting out macadamia nuts. And the macadamia nuts are not indigenous to this area. They were developed and found out that they would grow very well down here by an individual by the name of John Moore. And he was from San Diego, California. One of the first years we came down, we picked John up, and he'd been down here experimenting with the different crops that they could raise in this area that would not compete with the local economy and the local operations. And they found that macadamia nuts, which are not grown in this area, did very well here. So he started out planting some shoots, getting them to grow, as you see over here in the background in the orchard. And from that, we ended up with macadamia nut trees. And it's a very unusual process. It takes about 10 to 15 years or sometimes longer for the trees to actually get into full production. What they do is that when the nuts come off, they look a little bit like this, but this is after they've taken the husks off of the outer shell. They do that, then it goes through a machine that cracks these. If we had to crack them by hand, we probably wouldn't get any that were whole. They'd probably be all in small pieces. But when they're cracked, then we go through and we sort them out by the big nuts, which you see a sample of right here. And this right here is a partial or a half a macadamia nut. And then these are used to make different flavors of macadamia nut. Whatever they have, they're chocolate covered, they're lime flavored, they're hot salsa, regular salsa, honey flavored, and that type of stuff to give people a variety. These nuts are then sold at the mission down here primarily to us, quote, tourists, as we come down to buy it, and also they can be ordered through Foundation for His Ministry. And it helps to support the mission here and the kids that are down here. They have right about 100 kids here that are not necessarily all orphans, but that live here, and that these proceeds and funds go to support and help out. And what they do is the people from the different areas, we happen to be from a team from Milwaukee, Wisconsin area, and also from Indiana, southern Indiana, down by Kentucky. And raise your hand if you're from Kentucky, down there in southern Indiana. You can see there's a couple of them here. They all look different than the rest of us. But we're happy we're all happy to have them here, and we work well together, and we have a little fun battering back and forth about one thing and another. But it's a great trip. We're down here for about a week. We come down on, actually we arrive on Sunday, we go home on Saturday, we end up coming back home the following Sunday. So we're gone for about 8 days total. But this is a very, very worthy ministry, and I'm sure you'll see some of the other things that take place and happen here at the mission, and it's unreal about what they do for what you would classify and consider as throwaway kids in some economies. You know, they're crippled, they're deformed, they don't look like you and me, but yet they make wheelchairs. And they also have medical people that either will come down, or sometimes they are able to send the kids up to the state to get them operated on, to get them to look more like us and to be able to get around. So we appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Thank you.